What is going on, my friends and family of the internet? It's your boy Sofa. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to Lords of the Fallen. Now, I am here today to make a little guide slash tips and tricks slash whatever you want to call it for all the new players that are coming to this game in 2026. I know that PlayStation just recently added this to their monthly games, and as of a few days ago, Steam just put this on sale for like $8-9. So we've got a large inflow of new players coming to this game. So this video is going to be directed to you, as well as some advanced level, Vigor farming. What I do to farm Vigor in very large amounts. So, first and foremost, what I think every new player should do in this game first is immediately level up their sanguinarics, and that is going to be your healing item. The way that you level that up is by you turn in an item to Pieta, whatever the fuck her name is. You turn an item to her called the Saintly Quintessence, yes, and she upgrades your healing item. Now, the developers conveniently placed one of these Saintly Quintessences, I keep forgetting the name, about 2.5 minutes into the game. So what I at least did was I restarted my game. I would run over to the Saintly Quintessence, I would grab it, I would go to the first vestige, and then restart the game again, right? If memory serves correctly, going from level 2, either level 1 or level 2, I don't know which one you start at, and then you get the first upgrade. I'm pretty sure it takes 20 Saintly Quintessences total to max it out. So, yeah, run and do that 20 times. It'll take you 40 minutes if you just do it non-stop, and you'll have a max level sanguinarics, which, when you look at it, is doing it's like 110% healing. It's ridiculous, and having that as a new player is going to help you tremendously. Okay, now you just finished getting your sanguinarics to level 10. What is next? Believe it or not, we're going to restart the game again. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. So when I say restart game, I mean this option right here, okay? Reset game, restart game. You will see this option at any vestige or any fucking save zone, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You put the fucking seed in the ground and it pops up a fucking vestige, whatever. You restart your game, and when you do that, you get these modifier options here, okay? What you're going to do is turn on pre-upgraded loot, randomized loot, and increase enemy density. If you're feeling ballsy, you can turn on randomized enemies, but it doesn't really change a whole lot. But these 3 modifiers here are critically important. Do mind that when you do what I'm about to tell you, you're going to skip a majority of the grind of this game. You're going to skip a lot of the struggle. You're going to get very strong very quickly, alright? So these 2 in combination, pre-upgraded loot makes it so weapons and shields and catalysts and all that you find out and about is going to be pre-upgraded based off of your character's level. So if you're level 100, you're going to, every weapon, every catalyst that you find on the ground or whatever is going to be plus 10. The exception to this is the remembrance stuff. All of that's going to be going to need to be upgraded. Randomized loot does exactly what it says it does. It randomizes all the loot that you can find. So you could technically get really, really good endgame weapons right in the starting area, right? Increase enemy density. returns the game to its pre-nerf settings, basically when the game released. It says it all right here, by the way. And it adds a whole lot of enemies, as well as a couple different boss encounters, and like changes up a couple different boss encounters. It's meant to make the game a lot harder, but it adds a lot of enemies, right? And more enemies means more chances for loot. More chances for loot means, you know, more chances for random shit. And it's all pre-upgraded. You see where I'm getting at? And we're going to be restarting the game over and over and over and over and over again to be getting all this Vigor, that by the time you're like level 100, level 120, you're going to have a full set of weapons, you're going to have all really good spells, you're going to have really good catalysts, you're going to have really good armor, and your character's just going to be set. So, I'm going to provide to you now a smidge of a example of how much Vigor you're just going to be getting with this. There's a couple ways you can go about doing it. But first and foremost, when you're doing this reset, it is not a new game plus, okay? You are still in +0. You are not in +1, you are in +0 game, right? So the enemies will not get harder when you restart. They're going to stay the same difficulty, and you'll see exactly what I mean by that here. Now we have random loot on, yes, there's a drop down here, but I'm not gonna run and get it. Yeah, see, there's a great example right there. Look at that, +10, +5. Fully upgraded weapon, fully upgraded shield. Easy peasy. Also, I don't have any moth rings on. I have one in my storage, but definitely recommend if you're farming Vigor to have 2 moth rings equipped. Unless you have a ring-specific build like I do, then, you know, do what you gotta do. Alright, you remember earlier when I was talking about the saintly quintessences? So right here is the spawn point for the saintly quintessence, right? Press your triggers. When you pick this up, it's going to be a saintly quintessence. Here's the thing though, you can't have randomized loot on and expect a saintly quintessence to be here, okay? If you have randomized loot on it, this is going to be a random drop. So you want to make sure before, critically important, before you start the randomized loot, you get your sanguinarics fully upgraded. It's going to take you an hour of your life. Just get it done. You thank me afterwards, all right? Now, if you get really, really fast at it, that's the whole route for the saintly quintessences, right? You run that whole section, you get right here, this vestige of Rannick, and you restart the game, okay? And you do that 20 times, and you'll have a fully upgraded Sanguinarix. Now, right here is why we have increased enemy density. So right here, we actually get a Light Reaper spawn. In the original version of the game, Light Reaper would spawn here and fuck you up. If you beat him here, which you absolutely can do, you're going to get a very large amount of Vigor, and you won't have to fight him again later in the game, which is very useful. So I'm going to go quiet here while I give this man the hands real quick, and you'll see exactly what I mean. There you go, easy peasy. Look at that. Let's take a look at how much. Look at that, 30,000. Like it's nothing, okay? Now you have two options here, okay? If you are really good at the game, you have a really good setup, you've got good weapons, you've got good rings, you've got good spells to go with it, okay? What I recommend you do is you restart the game here and you just keep fighting the Light Reaper over and over and over again. Because if you are fast enough and you can beat him every single time, you're gonna average about 25 to maybe 30,000 runes. God damn it, I say that every time. Vigor, every, what, 6 to 7 minutes? 10 minutes tops? So that'll roughly add up to about 200 to 300,000 Vigor per hour. Roughly? Yeah? Yeah. That's a lot. Now, if you're not good at the game, then what I do is I will fight everything. I will go all the way to the fucking Hushed Saint, or whatever the fuck the dude with the spear is. First major beacon boss, yes. And I will fuck him up. And then from there, I will reset and do the entire process over again. And just keep doing that over and over and over again. And by the end of it, after you've done it so many times, you're going to have great gear from all these random pickups because of the randomized loot. Going to have a ton of items stacked up. Like, I've got so many fucking upgrade materials that I just don't use because everything I get is fucking plus 10. Right, like I've got zero need, really, to even upgrade anything. Besides, like I was saying, the remembrance stuff. I am going to start running past shit in the interest of time. Because I don't want to keep you here watching me play this, so. And I don't have any way to edit this. So. Not very obviously. I've run past a lot of enemies. I've run past a lot of loot drops. It's not what we're here for, okay? That's what you are here for, but not me. I've already done all that. Silly lady boss. Two bosses down, we're already at 40 grand, right? And it's just going to become more and more as you lay waste to bosses, right? I can keep doing this all fucking night. And I promise by the time that you get to the Hushed Saint, or whatever the fuck his name is, if you've killed everything, you're gonna have, like... You're gonna have a lot of fucking XP. A lot of Vigor. You're gonna have probably like 150,000 just from running all the way there. Alright, let's recap, alright? Because this is very important information to people. Number one, only do this if you want to skip the grind. That's the first important thing. If you like playing the game at the intended pace, don't do this, right? New players, level up your sanguinarics, restart your game, add the modifiers, which is going to be random loot, pre-upgraded loot, and increase enemy density. You want to make sure those are on. Remember that when you are doing this restart game option right here, it is not new game plus. Alright, you will still be at +0. That is very, very important. And you simply just running to the Hushed Saint, you kill everything on the way there, you pick up every loot drop that you can find, you restart the game, rinse and repeat until you have all the Vigor that you want, all the gear that you want, and as you're steadily leveling up your character, the gear drops are going to be getting stronger and stronger. Anyways, I hope this information really helps you out. Definitely helped me out when I was playing this game. Oh, also, don't be afraid of multiplayer. Don't. It doesn't hurt to have somebody help you kill shit. It's what I did, and I don't regret it. Alright, I'm Sofa. Thanks for checking this out. Hope the information helps. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.